And so tonight I'm actually going on a date.
Thinking, what am I doing with my life? You know, what am I here for?
Officially have left the shared dorms after 3 months.
And then today I kind of unlocked that the reason that I'm anxious is, then this lady came up to me, just gave me a free ticket to watch a movie right now. Hello everyone and welcome back to another vlog. So this is August vlog here in KL, Malaysia, and I am starting this week here at my friend's place. He's actually in Vietnam for the week and has so kindly offered to let me stay here, which is going to allow me to get actually really good rest. So I'm actually really excited. There's also like a sauna, a steam room here. He's also got a bathtub. So that's what's happening for the start of this week. I'm going to have a couple of friends over, kind of just catch up and such, and then also need to vlog a lot because July did not really vlog at all, only vlogged once. And then I'm also going to Penang and Ipoh. So it's actually going to be a very busy September and also my last month here in KL before I'm off to my next destination, which I do not know yet where I am going, but I think it will come to me sometime this month. So two options, which was home to Melbourne, Australia, otherwise to Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam. And maybe I can explore something else, but I think the idea is to kind of build more of like a stability, more of a home base. So the next place I do end up picking would kind of be for maybe 3+ months. But I'll update you that as I unfold and kind of decide where I'm going. Let me quickly give you guys a freaking room tour of this apartment because it is so beautiful at Pavilion Suites. Okay, so 1-bedroom apartment at Pavilion Suites. I am on the 15th floor. So this is the kitchen here. Super spacious. Honestly, there's like an induction cooker here. There's no microwave, but there is an oven. There is like a fridge, a freezer, and then you've got your laundry machine as well. And it kind of like loops all around. So from here, you can go all the way around to the bedroom and then come back out that door, which is the bedroom door. This is a living space. So comfortable. I can work here, which is just, oh, so good. Got dining table, TV, and check out the view. You can see the Petronas Towers, as well as this, which I call the Sky Tree, which is not correct. And then you can see someone else's pool, which looks cool. And then also this is a pool here. Then you have the bedroom, which also has a view, a TV as well. And look at this like walk-through closet. Pretty much walk-through closet. So much space and storage. Then you've got the sink, the shower. So there's a shower here, like a shower head. And then a bathtub. Oh my, I am going to use that up. And then it goes around to like the toilet. And then when you come back out, you're back at the living room and back at the start. So where the kitchen and the front door is.
Candy. Raja. Hi.
Candy. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I think I'm going to have an amazing week here. It's so peaceful. Absolutely no sound. Right, so it's so different to share dorms. I'm going to get a lot of good rest. I'm going to use up the amenities and just kind of have this week to kind of try to catch up on sleep and things, I guess, and to kind of get into better rhythm because, yeah, I just haven't been doing so well, especially with the news at the end of last month. Just going to work through the motions of this month and just really see how my mental health goes, try to get into better rhythm and just embrace my last month here in KL. Welcome back! Hello!
And then buy one free one.
Okay, so usually I will like tell you guys the day and the time, and then I realize I'm not going to do that anymore because I usually just refer back to the clip and get the time and the date from there. But anyway, so today I'm getting ready to go film Fatty Crab, which I'm actually so excited for. So my brother's partner, his girlfriend, recommended this to me when I got to KL, and I've been meaning to try it. So I'm actually really excited because I'm actually in that area, which is PJ. It's about an hour public transport from where I am at the moment. I'm in Bukit Bintang, and then I'm going to film that. And then I'm going to this like workshop event. So I actually reached out on like Facebook to see if there was any volunteer groups, and I met this lady online that we were connecting and just chatting with. I was chatting with, and she said that there's like a workshop, some kind of like communications workshop, and she asked me if I wanted to join because she has a spare ticket. So I thought, okay, like, let's go to the workshop. It's 6:30 to 11:30 p.m. And I was kind of hoping, like, I was like wanting to ask, is there food? Because I was gonna get hungry. But it's a really long workshop, honestly. And then from there, so I don't know if you have noticed, but in my previous vlogs, there'll be snippets of like, not so much like my friend group, but other people that you might just see like once in that vlog. So I've been going on like these random dates that I've met from like either the swimming pool at my accommodation or just like, how else did I meet them? Mostly at the swimming pool. It's so strange, at the swimming pool. And then one time I met one other person at like my news when I was down there like messaging my friend for like privacy. This is at the shared dorm. And so tonight I'm actually going on a date. The other times I didn't really think much of it. So since I've been in KL since June or May 31st, I have gone on 3 dates. I wouldn't even classify them as dates, but I guess that's what the guys are classifying them as. But tonight's one, I'm actually going to classify that as a date. So if you watch my previous vlog, Lucy swiped for me on Bumble, and a few of my other friends have swiped, and it's so funny because it's kind of like whoever you guys swipe that ask me on a date, I'm going to say yes, right? And just like the idea is just to kind of like have fun with it and just like, it's just fun. I guess it's really fun going somewhere and not having to decide where you're going. It's just fun. It's fun going on dates because why not, right? So that's what the update is. And yeah. By the way, this is my deodorant. This is my setting spray. I have done this, used my deodorant as my setting spray 2 times now. It's so dangerous. Thank you. For this. Alright, so I just finished up at Fatty Crab and I couldn't even finish the crab, so I had to get a takeaway. Now I'm going to the social event and I'm bringing the crab with me. Hello! Hi! And then, so just taking a quick grab over to the event. Then after that, yeah, I'm quite curious to see how this event goes. It's about like improving communications, like a workshop. And the person that invited me told me that I can't wear shorts, so I need to wear pants. I don't have any pants, so she's actually brought me something to change into, because she says it's kind of like interactive and I'm not too sure what to expect, but let's head there. Guys, it's like a business event which I wasn't informed. I'm getting changed. Okay, this is me now. Do I tuck or not tuck? Oh my gosh, such a long skirt. I think I tuck. Okay. Hello everyone. So yesterday was such a jam-packed day. So the workshop was actually so cool. It was about learning your kind of learning style. So understanding about your learning style, you know, kinesthetic, visual or auditory. So pretty much most people I'm going to say is kinesthetic, but you can be balanced a little bit of both. What are you guys? Comment below. If you know, if you don't know, take the test. It's actually very interesting. So from that workshop, you can definitely understand better how to communicate with others, how to understand others, and then kind of be patient with them, because everyone's learning curve is different and the way people understand information is also different. So it can be applied in terms of friendships, family, you know, relationships, as well as the workplace. And I thought like it was really cool to reflect on that, and we kind of spoke about what we learned about different styles and what we learned about ourselves, and it was really interactive. It was really fun, and I honestly really enjoyed it. I went into it not really knowing what was happening, and the person that invited me didn't even rock up, which is okay. I made some friends there anyway. And then after that, I went on my date, and it was so-so. You know, it wasn't horrible, it wasn't great, it was just whatever. At that stage, it was 11:30 p.m, so I was already so exhausted. So we kind of just ate. He picked me up, we went to go eat, and then pretty much just went home, and I pretty much conked out, and it was like 2 a.m. at that time. And then today I've just gone and filmed Uncle Roger. I actually went to check it out. And I will be honest, I went into it thinking that I was going to come out and kind of have to be a little bit like it's overrated. But no, you know, fried rice is fried rice. I don't think it can be so amazing, but it was pretty good, right? And the experience itself was fun. So if you are in KL, I would say definitely check it out. It's actually so fun. So I just finished that clip that I was telling you guys like about Uncle Roger and such, and I went to go check the movies because The Nun is coming out tomorrow, the last ride. So I want to see what time the sessions are.
Then this lady came up to me, just gave me a free ticket to watch a movie right now. I don't even know what movie it is. It's called Dead to Rights. It's in Mandarin, but there's English subtitles, so let's go. Just finished the movie and I'm really thankful to whoever gave me that free ticket, but I was not prepared for that movie. That was the saddest movie I've probably ever watched. I cried so much. It was about the Nanjing War, one of the most, I guess you would say, gruesome in terms of not the amount of people that were killed, but just how the war unfolded and the torture and the rape that happened by the Japanese back then. And gosh, it was really hard to watch that movie. Definitely recommend it. It was hard. Oh my.
Store sells 4 different fruits: strawberries, bananas, grapes, and durians.
Hi there, my name is Kim. I'm from Australia and I'm a TEFL certified English teacher. Oh my god, I just took 20 or so attempts to record this video, which was actually in the freaking testing section. So it does not even count. I've gone to the next stage and now it's saying to record again. So what I was doing was I was actually testing the camera. Oh Lord, I'm so annoyed. Is this the first time you've been in a cage?
Yeah.
This is definitely the first time I've been in a cage. Wow, so cool. I can't believe you're at my house. When did you get there?
Maybe like 15 minutes ago. Where are you?
I'm at my friend's house. I'm waiting for the shower.
It's a baby shower.
Wait, no, I'm waiting to take a shower. Happy birthday! Oh, we're actually singing. Happy birthday.
I want to dedicate this segment on Kim's.
Fail.
Now we know.
For you, personal growth is an exciting journey of self-discovery and authenticity. You're constantly seeking to understand yourself better and to align your actions with your values. This quest for self-improvement is admirable.
Ready to reveal? Oh!
For 2 weeks, maybe 3.
How old do you guys think this is?
Good afternoon, everyone. So it is a very busy next couple of weeks. This weekend, I'm going to Penang for the full duration of the week. I am going with 2 friends for a couple of days, and then the rest of the week is just by myself to vlog. So I'm just trying to wrap up things now. I'm honestly just have been vlogging and then releasing that week. So I actually have no more backlog, and I've just been really not on top of it. So I'm really paying for it now. This week, I need to vlog probably twice so that I can put out this video's week, and then next week's video as well, whilst I'm in Penang, so I don't need to do too much editing. Other than that, that's pretty much what's happened. Been going out a lot, and it's just really kicking in that I am leaving soon. Time is just flying, honestly. Other than that, the last update in the previous video where I got my doctor's health check. So pretty much I decided I didn't really want to take antidepressants at this stage, and I would try a more holistic approach. So actually, the breath work and the meditation has helped tremendously, but I also think that knowing exactly what is going on with me, so it's not a health issue, like a physical health issue, has really actually relieved me, just so I know I'm feeling much better, honestly. It's actually very exciting. I am also going to Vietnam as my next location, which I am kind of excited for, but I am a little bit nervous because I do know a lot of my friends that are there are now no longer there. So I think this time coming back, this time round, is going to be very different, but let's just focus on now. So getting things done and just enjoying the last month here in KL, Malaysia, or in Malaysia, I should say. Which is pretty much like the thin vermicelli noodles. So good. Oh my. Next bite, loaded. Hello. So this Today I was actually supposed to go to Penang for the week. The last couple of days have just been so difficult. I actually was just pretty much bedridden, felt really anxious and just not okay. I was really spiraling, and I think it's one of those moments where I was just thinking, what am I doing with my life? You know, what am I here for? What is the purpose of life? And I just kept spiraling and spiraling. So as a result, I decided not to go to Penang. My friends are there and I felt really awful for bailing last minute, but luckily they still proceeded. You know, for the week that I am supposed to be there, now I am pretty much homeless, so I'm going over to my friends to sleep on the couch. I am managing, I'm getting there, trying to put together a plan, but I think right now I just need to really manage the anxiety to calm it down before I can actually proceed with a game plan. I just haven't been eating well or sleeping very well either, which has not really helped at all. 2 days ago, I did have a very big panic attack, and I think that's stemmed off to kind of all these other emotions. And then as a result, I just decided that the best thing for me would to be stay in KL and not to go to Penang for that week, which is very unfortunate because I did already book my buses as well as my accommodation, which I can't get money back for. But it is what it is. I think to prioritize my mental health is to really just stay back and focus and use this next week to really try to, I'm not too sure exactly what, maybe just kind of relax and give myself some grace. I think that I have been really going to a lot of plans and doing a lot of things because I was like, it's my last month in KL, but as we are approaching the end, I think I just need to just chill and listen to my body and what it needs. So that's pretty much the update. The next week I will be in KL, so pretty much the rest of the month I'll be in KL before I embark onto my next trip, which is Vietnam. And I think even that has brought me a lot of anxiousness because I'm unsure what I'll be doing there exactly. I'm starting to have a little bit of money anxiety too. You know, of course I can go home to Melbourne, Australia, but you know, as well, I haven't been home to live in 3 years. One time I did come home, that was for 2 weeks only. So the adjustment to wherever I go is going to be huge. Vietnam is good, and I'm hoping to find some purpose there, whether that's through volunteering or such, but that's the update for now.
Camera 2 came. Oh man. Oh, that's awesome. I don't know how to test it.
This is the bag I was telling you about. And this is my other bag, which I'm going to check in.
Okay.
Oh, it's quite small.
You know Krusty the Clown?
Yeah. Oh my
From Simpson?
god, yeah, it looks crazy.
It's only with blue, but yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. So I made it out of the house today. Oh my gosh, after just rotting for days. And yeah, I went shopping, just hang out, being lazy. I'm working at a cafe today, so I've just ordered a pasta, like a beef ragu. It has olives, and I'm not a fan of olives, but this is a big portion. Let's go. Grab a bite. Oh, yes. Just, yes. Oh my gosh, it looks scorching hot. It's actually really good. It's so hearty. So hearty. Pasta is super al dente. That's pretty good. Other than that, I have about 2 weeks left in KL or in Malaysia. So I'm kind of just wrapping my head around that. I am really ready to leave. I think that in Vietnam, when I go and return to Ho Chi Minh, to Saigon, and kind of do the volunteer work and, you know, continue to look for a job, it will give me more purpose. Because at the moment, I have really just been struggling with like, what am I doing? And so I guess I'm searching for something that gives me more purpose in my life. So I think going to Vietnam and seeing the kids again and then doing the volunteer such is going to be really helpful. So I am looking forward to the next chapter, but the last 2 weeks I am just wrapping up Malaysia, soaking it in, and hopefully it's a fantastic last couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, it would be. Oh my god, you're right. It's so much harder than I thought. Oh shit. Good.
Wait, hold on. Ngồi xuống coi tattoo cái không?
Khoan để kể nha. Mày biết nặng bao thấy gì không?
What?
Xăm bữa hổm xăm tay rồi bữa nay xăm nữa nhiều.
Some die again, ready?
What the hell is that?
Ly rượu.
Chai đi hả?
Ly rượu.
Hả?
Ly rượu đỏ.
Ly rượu đỏ.
That's ugly. Xăm ai xăm cái gì? Xăm hay là vẽ?
Yeah, vẽ thôi.
Yeah, it mean this xăm is ugly.
It is my last day in this accommodation before I move over to my friends, which I will be staying for the rest of my duration in KL. So it's bittersweet. I've stayed here for the last 3 months, so it's like home now. Officially have left the shared dorms after 3 months. My gosh, this last chapter here in KL is really coming to an end now. I've got 1 week and a little bit, 1 week, 1 day left. So, whew. Home sweet home.
All right, let's go.
Hello everyone, it is actually approaching the end of the month and Vietnam is just around the corner. It's been so great to just have my own space here, my friends, while he's in Vietnam. He's so nice to have let me stay here while he's there in Vietnam. And what's horrible is that the day that I fly to Vietnam is the day he's flying back, so I will never be seeing him again. But yeah, last night I stayed out so late, had a spontaneous karaoke session after the Saturday event, which was really fun. Probably slept at like 5 a.m. And my gosh, it's just, these moments have just been so good. The last week here, still making new friends, catching up with old friends, current friends, has been really good. Super bittersweet to be leaving Malaysia. I mean, I've been here for the last 4 months. I'm definitely ready to be leaving, but a big part of me was like, wow, I'm so used to this routine, the support circle, the circle of friends that I have, the games that we play, and so it's sad to be saying goodbye shortly. Other than that, I've been journaling a lot more because I did notice that leading up to Vietnam, for some really weird reason, I felt really anxious about it. And I know it sounds really weird because I also was like, why am I anxious? I've been to Vietnam, Saigon, I was based there for 2.5 years pretty much. So like pretty much I wasn't too sure what the reason was. And then today I kind of unlocked that the reason that I'm anxious is, I think the biggest aspect is kind of that I have actually really noticed that I'm really anxious because the next kind of chapter that I'm about to embark on is kind of like make it or break it, because as you guys know, I'm at that stage where I'm a little bit like, what's the purpose of life? Like, what am I supposed to be doing? I feel like I should be doing something more kind of thing. And so I think that like this next chapter is really about working out what that is. And if I can't, it's just kind of like, well, like, what are you doing? You might as well be going home. So I think a big part of me is like the next part of the transformational period is kind of working out what that is that I really want to do and what fulfills me. I don't know if you've ever read the book Ikigai. I have not, but I heard that like you need something that helps the world, something that you're good at, something that makes you money, and then I've always forget what the last one is, but there's 4. So like I think I'm going to be working on that and having a good like really start thinking about it. And this next chapter is going to be pretty much about that and working out, is it the end of my travels for now, or what is the situation? Because I think that after the breakup and now being a solo,
I have more free time, and I'm really like, what am I doing? Like, I want to be doing something more fulfilling, but then also at the same time, I need to start thinking about money as well, right? So it's been 3 years, like kind of on the road, and it's like I've been unemployed. So I guess I'm bored. But yeah, like that's the kind of the thought process that I'm currently having, and I am very curious to see how the next couple of months are going to go, because I think leading towards the end of the year, we kind of have these thoughts where we're like, did we do enough this year? And like these negative kind of things like in the back of your mind. But I'm truly excited to see what's gonna happen. Fail?
Don't vote her because I saw the card. Oh my god!
Let's see tomorrow at the meetup.
It is officially the end of the month, and my goodness, I can't believe I'm leaving Malaysia soon. I'm starting to really feel the emotions. I am reflecting on the last month, and I just really felt like I really struggled this month. Even my entire time in Malaysia, I really did not vlog that much at all. I did my monthly vlogs. Somehow I managed to film more in Singapore, where I was only there for 7 days, than the whole duration of 4 months here in Malaysia. So, these things happen. I guess I was just going through a really tough time and still am. So, once we get to Vietnam, I hope that things will change and that I will work more on my health in terms of like getting fit or losing weight, because I've definitely gained a lot of weight and I'm really unhappy about that. But then of course the mental work that needs to get worked on as well. So I'm hoping for a better chapter next month, where, starting again in Vietnam, finding fulfillment, whether that's through volunteer, finding a part-time job, staying busy, and then just feeling good about myself, because I feel like I've kind of just been floating and it's really affected me. I need to pack up and pretty much make my way to Vietnam. And I have not packed in a long while, because usually when I was staying at the shared dorms and such, I would kind of just leave my things there, and then if I was going somewhere, like a short trip, to my friend's house, then I would just like pack a small kind of bag. I just bought this book because whilst I was looking for resources on like what would kind of help me, this bubble wrap. Someone told me about this book, and I think I did mention it to you guys as well. It comes with a bookmark, so cute. It's just called Ikigai. It's pretty much just like 4 things. It's like what you love, what the world needs, what you can be paid for, and then what you are good at. So I'm going to give this a read when I get to Vietnam, and I hope that it's going to help me. Next month we're going to set some new goals. We're going to kick those off, and we're going to just get the ball rolling, really. So that is the end of the vlog. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for your support. I will see you in the next month.
So sweet like a lemonade. Take time, we can give it a minute, mate. We can do something new, let me innovate. We can take it slow like we iterate.